I'm fuzzy. You see me in such fine quality, epic chemistry educational videos as Safety and Chemistry. Can it be possible? Part 2. And Is chemistry really a fuzzy experience? Part 4. Okay, here we go for our review for Chapter 8 study guide. I'm going right off the study guide and just going over it due to the short time that we have. So first thing, oxidation numbers, what are they? You should know this. It is the charges. The charges on an atom or a group of atoms. Okay? Could be positive, could be negative. All right? Give 2 examples of an element or polyatomic ion with its oxidation number. Okay, so we can do, here's oxygen with a -2 charge to it. That would be an oxide. There's the oxidation number. SO4 is a polyatomic because you got more than one atom with a -2 charge, and those are the oxidation number, the charge. Okay. Moving on, Greek prefixes, what do they tell us? They tell us how many of something that there is. Okay, list prefixes in order from 1 through 9. You should know that. Mono, di, tri, tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, octa, nona, deca, and you should be good. Okay? Again, this stuff should be in the in your notes as we are boldly plowing through this. All right. Compound naming. You should be able to use your ion chart and be able to name binary ionic compounds. Wait! What's the ion chart? This is your ion chart. So let's take a fast trip around there, okay? So on the top, you have your positively charged ions, you know, your cations, right? Because again, if an atom loses, if a cat atom loses its electron, it's positive. Okay, I cover all my bases. So with those, you may remember how to read these, and nicely, because I'm a nice guy, these are in alphabetical order, okay? And you may notice that, hey, some of these have a Roman numeral attached to it. More on that later. Okay? Then when you go toward the bottom, you have your anions. They're negatively charged. Some of them could be a single atom like iodide, okay? But some could be multiple ions like hexacyanoferrate 3. Woo! Yeah, think about that. Or pyrophosphate. And some people are thinking, this is something to do with fire. I don't know. I don't know. I'm fuzzy. I wouldn't know that because I'm doing other things. I'm not into setting fires and stuff. Looking out for you, fuzzy. It's all about safety, yo. Your safety. Okay. So now that you guys got the idea about this, let's head on back to our review. So what does binary mean? Binary means you've got 2 different elements in there, okay? You could have more than one atom of any of those 2 elements in there, okay? So like, well, no, I'm not going to give any examples. What does ionic mean? Metal with non-metal combined. Metal and non-metal combined. Hi! Metal and non-metal combined. What is a cation? Already did. Okay, which part of the formula do you see the cation? Great. So here's an example of lithium hydride. Which one would be the cation? Okay, I'm going to sit there for a moment and let you think this through. Popcorn I scored in the teacher's note. So which one's the cation? It is the lithium is the cation. Typically in the formula, the first part of the formula, you will find your cation. There are some exceptions, but that's the typical rule. Okay? you should be able to show what a formula looks like when you are given its name. So I could give like sodium benzoate, okay? How do I do sodium benzoate? Well, I go to my ion chart, and I know sodium is going to be in the front, so I'm going to go up here and I'm going to look for sodium. There it is, sodium. Na na, Na, na na, na 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 na, +1. Goodbye. So we know we got Na, and then we look for benzoate. Ah, there it is, benzoate, C7H6O2. And the question comes down to is, well, how do you correctly write this? C7H6O2, so C7H6O2, and we have Na. But the problem is, it's not balanced, because sodium has a +1 charge, the benzoate has a -2 charge. Oh, what are we going to do? We got to balance it, right? So, how do we balance? We can use the crisscross method and say, okay, this is going to become a 2, and this is going to become a 1. Okay, so, okay, we're going to need 2 sodiums for this. Or what number does 2 and 1 go into evenly? 2. So +1 times what equals +2? 2. Right. Okay, now, Fuzzy's better at math than he's being portrayed here. I'm just saying. Okay, looking out for you, Fuzzy. All right, so for here, here's Na, and we need to do a 2. How do we write the 2? Do we put the 2 in front of here? No. Do we like put this in parentheses and put a 2 in front? No. Where are we going to put the 2? We're going to put the 2 right here. That's the correct way to do it. Okay? Now, what if this was something else, like silicon benzoate? With silicon, you can look it up and you find, hey, it's an Si, but it has a 4+ charge. So 4 and 2, how do we do that crisscross method? Now that's not going to work as well, okay, but what you do notice though is that this, we're going to need 2 of these, because 2 times -2 gives us -4, with the +4 equals 0. It's really important that your formulas, when they're balanced, equal to 0, like the value of Kylo Ren in the Star Wars universe, and that 0 order he now leads. 0. Kind of like Holdo after that scene there in Last Jedi. Okay, so how do we write that? Do we write a 2 over here? Well, then it'll look like C7H6O22. Come on, let's be real. So, do we put a 2 over here? No, you never see a big 2 in front like this. So how do we do it? This is where the parentheses comes in. We use the parentheses to tell us there's more than one of these. Well, wait, does that mean if I got like Cl2, can I go do something like this? No, you don't need to put the parentheses there. You only need the parentheses when you got more than one kind of element. Okay, that's important. And we can put a 2 in there. And voila, it is perfectly balanced. Silicon benzoate. Oh yeah. Alrighty, let's move on. I'm not doing all the examples because that you've got to figure out. Okay, iron 3 chloride, iron 2 chloride. What's the deal about those Roman numerals? Why do we have them? This applies to a lot of the transition metals because there are multiple personalities that have multiple charges, okay? So iron 3